Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and welcome back if you are already a subscriber. Today's video, we are going to be going through week 16 in my project life. This is 2 pocket page spreads, so no 12 by 12s. I actually don't know when my next set of 12 by 12s are going to be, maybe week 19 at the soonest. This is obviously week 16, 17 is pocket pages, 18 posted, months ago now because I used week 18 as a Nellie and Clem project. So if you've ever been curious about Nellie and Clem product, definitely head over to the channel and check out some of the older videos. I even pulled some Nellie and Clem product, I believe, into this spread. I know that bunny card is definitely a Nellie and Clem piece from one of the, I think it's like April Showers kit or spring something. It's spring themed, whatever it is. But I'm going to start with product a little bit, and then I definitely want to talk about some housekeeping things, some things coming up. I'm super excited. I'm already in full December mode in my head. Heck, I'm already into 2023, and I feel like a lot of us are, especially if you're a planner babe. It's kind of part and parcel of the territory. So that gingham card, the yellow gingham card, as well as the bunny card are both from Nellie and Clem. The Love This card is actually from my stash. It's really, really old. It's from me and my big ideas back when Pocket Pages was really starting. This is, I think, in that wave of the beginning of Project Life and all of that. So it's really, really, really old, but it went with the colors really well. And I really like how I mix the new and the old all together. The Self-Care Bucket List, or the Self-Care Looks Like This card, is also from Nellie and Clem. The Grateful For card is from Citrus Twist. And then obviously everything is photos. Oh, the Moments card is Allie Edwards from February, and the Currently card is from Are You Kristen and Awesome Ladies Project. So you can actually get printables of those on her site on the Awesome Ladies Project. Or you can, so there's free printables, or you can purchase the pre-cut cards as well in different colors, which is really cool. This is actually the older version of the card, which I prefer. And I do try to keep a couple of them printed and cut out in my planner so that I try to remind myself to do it on Monday. I also do not have my spreads in front of me for once doing a voiceover. So I apologize if any of this sounds clunky or because I'm not necessarily going to remember every facet that I normally would because it's not in front of me. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below as always. So a couple things that were going on. I was obsessed. I mean, I'm always obsessed with pasta salads, I feel like, especially the Caesar pasta salad at Publix. It's just divine. And then their chicken tenders are sinful as well. So I was loving on them and dipping them in Zaxby's barbecue sauce. So literally all the bad things, but it was so good. I was watching Yellowstone, so let me know if there's any Yellowstone fans out there. I had just started season 4, I think at that point, and season 5 is right around the corner. So after a very unhealthy little binge and night with that, I had a very healthy pork tenderloin, some macaroni as a little splurge, and some green beans. And I also went for the longest run that I had been on up to that point, and I ran for 5.5 miles, so it was a little over an hour. I think the farthest that I've gone at this point, I want to say, is either 7 or 9 miles. And we'll talk about this. So I was marathon training for the Disney Marathon, and it's really kind of comical because, spoiler alert, we're going to get to week 17. Next Sunday, we'll post that. But in week 17, I found out that it was sold out, which normally doesn't happen that quickly. The tickets had really just gone on sale, I think, maybe a week or two before. And a friend of mine who does run the marathon said she had never seen it sell out like that. We think it had more to do with the fact that it was a major anniversary year. So 2023 is I think it is it the 30th anniversary? It's a big number anniversary. It's a good one. But the point being that was a lot of the reason it sold out. So unfortunately, I am not going to be running in the 2023 marathon. And now, fast forward all the way to November, whatever week we're in. What week are we in? 45? 45 when I'm doing the voiceover and when this is posting. That I am now starting to kind of like run again for that, because maybe when I'm done, I can enter a marathon that's not from Disney and give me some real-time practice. So naturally I needed a bath after a 5.5 mile run, to soak in and work that out. And it actually happened to be the first bath that I have taken in my apartment, which was really crazy because I've lived in my apartment for over a year and I do love bubble baths and baths. And I feel like I always have intention to take one, and I try to like treat it like a carrot to a horse system. And I'm like, cool, if you clean the whole bathroom and you scrub the tub really good, then you can treat yourself to a bath. And then I never get to that part. Like something always happens. That even happened this week. It happens a lot more than I would care to admit. But I did treat myself to that. And so I definitely thought it was important to snap a photo. And then I love the little self-care card. Binks always being adorable. And then the bunnies, my mom sent me a picture of the bunnies on their little cot, just cuddled up. So I did some journaling about training for the marathon and just kind of really being involved in that. I did some journaling about some pastel nail polishes that I was kind of obsessing over with Etsy that I never bought actually. And then it would have been my boyfriend's dog's birthday that week as well. And I miss her terribly. And it was just unfortunate that, she's gone. So I journaled about that a little bit. All of the labels are from Studio Calico Printables when I did that big haul. The little chipboard is from Me and My Big Ideas, both the chipboard arrow and the circle. If you notice, that circle isn't printed right either, and I really kind of just had to get over it. It went with the spread with that soft pink, and I just kind of wanted it out of my stash. I'm trying to be better about destashing, and I feel like I'm in that season as I'm like going through drawers and things lately. I'm trying to chuck everything in a box that I just need to offload so that I can find some awesome people to send it to. This sticker sheet alone has been in my stash for God knows how long. The Hello word bubble is also from that Mambi chipboard set, which is ancient. I don't even think you can get them anymore. Again, that was back when all of the Pocket Page stuff really got going, and there was a lot of chipboard that you could buy back then. And that's Binks making a lovely appearance. The alphas that I used to do the week 16 are also from a very old Amy Tangerine alpha sticker booklet that I have. And I think that they've done like an updated version of that for Picnic in the Park. I don't remember the name of the collection for these bright ones, but Picnic in the Park I think is the newer one. And it's just different colors, same general style though. So I think that covers everything. I know I use a couple word phrase stickers that I've cut apart off pages or from Dear Lizzie or from Studio Calico or older sheets. And I do know I use some glitter stars, and I also offloaded some like puffy stars from a Citrus Twist sheet that you're going to see here in a little bit too. So while I'm playing with all of those, and before we switch over to the next spread, I do want to take a second to say that I am trying very hard to commit to doing all live streams every Wednesday in the month of December. That being said, I have not set a time. It most likely is going to be around 6 o'clock. If I were to guess, I'm probably going to set it up for 6 o'clock. I'm also looking at the calendar now, slightly off to the side, so being super sneaky. I am planning to do them probably about 6 o'clock every Wednesday of December. That's the vision. If for some reason I foresee that I'm not going to be able to do it as a live stream, I will let you guys know. But 6 p.m. every Wednesday of December, I'm going to be doing a live stream. And I'm really excited about the series and kind of the vision behind it and elongating it into 2023 and having more live streams with you guys. Also, I am doing 2 that are paper crafting and 2 that are planning. And I'm really excited about some of the things I have planned. But if there's something in particular you guys are wanting to see, let me know. I think as it stands right now, I am planning to do the November flip through as a live stream, which I thought would be a really fun thing to do. I'm also going to do the January plan with me as a live stream. Very excited to be able to plan with you guys in live real time. As far as the paper crafting goes, I think I'm struggling. I definitely want to do one process video, and then I am considering doing a flip. So let me know if you guys would rather see a second process video from paper crafting, or if you guys would want to see the kind of to date flip of my Project Life album. So it would basically cover everything from January to I think the last week of April. So weeks 1 through 17. So even though you guys have the process videos of that, it would be a way for us to like talk through and just kind of flip through the album. So let me know what your thoughts are. Again, everything is not completely set in stone quite yet. So I would love to share your thoughts, but yes, as it stands right now, every Wednesday in December at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, I know I didn't say that before. In the month of December. I think that came out right. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, December. Cool, check. Enough rambling. And as far as upcoming videos, like I said, next Sunday, you guys are going to get to see the process videos for week 17. Next Wednesday is a super special treat because there are unboxing videos for the Kokuyo Jet Pens order and for Hobonichi. They're separate videos, so there's 2 videos to upload that day. They're already uploaded. They're ready to go. Then we're going to have a plan with me the following Wednesday, and then we'll go into December plan with me. So lots of really fun stuff coming, and I'm really excited to do those live streams. I know I keep talking about it, but it's been a long time coming, and it definitely takes a lot of prep work for me to be able to do that. So I'm really excited to have that time with you guys. So the first thing that I did was I went after this card with my pen and did a dashboarder. It took for freaking ever. I think this took the longest. Out of the 2 spreads, I really preferred this one, full disclosure. I could definitely tell that I was out of practice with my Project Life break that I took in all of October. I didn't take it intentionally. It just kind of happened. So I could tell I was still a little rusty, and I was kind of like finding my groove by this spread, which is great because I kind of have a long weekend coming up and I want to knock out as many spreads as I can. So that I can really focus on some year-end planning and just not having to batch so much Project Life in one sitting. It's still hunting season as well, so I'm getting in a lot of filming time with Jeff being out. Unfortunately, he is having to take me everywhere because my car is in the shop and has at this point been in the shop over a week. Not super thrilled about that. So let's talk product. So the Friday, Saturday, Sunday card, the butterfly card, the photo op card, the kind of library card looking thing, the on the menu, basically every single card except for the one that I'm writing on are all from that big Studio Calico haul. I know the butterfly one is from like New Beginnings or something like that. My brain is not as well versed in all the Studio Calico kit names quite yet, and I bought so many in that haul. There's no telling. I'm sure I'll learn the names in time, but best I can tell you Studio Calico. The Daily Life card is actually a really, really old Teresa Collins card that I got at a Joann's back when she released a collection there that just kind of happened to have those like softer kind of vintage colors. And then all of the die cuts that I'm kind of playing with right now, all the labels are from Studio Calico. The camera, the good stuff right here, and the AM stories are all embellishments that I made. So the circles were made from Studio Calico stamps. The Good Stuff Right Here was a stamp from Studio Calico. And these are usually stamps that were in monthly kits at some point and are just in my stash now. The AM Stories is from the Mornings kit from Ali Edwards. I really need to get the PM set because I just need that symmetry in my life. I know I have the digital version, but if you're like me, it's not the same. I want to touch it. That's just how I am. And then the little camera is actually from a Heidi Swap stamp set that I have and that I don't dig into nearly enough. The Save the Planet sticker actually came from the event that I was at that night. There were tons of stickers. And of course, where there are stickers, succulents, and alcoholic beverages, I am there. It's like I can smell it on the wind. I'm going. I can smell stickers. So I snagged a couple and then picked that out. Also, I did make that good meh delish little cutout from a Citrus Twist stamp that I had. And originally I stamped it on a label and like from Studio Calico, and I did not like how that looks. So I just cut it out. Thankfully, it worked out fine. So let's talk a little bit about what was going on that week. So this was, as you can tell, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know I've talked about this in previous spreads, but knowing it's been a while since I've talked Project Life and not just the kind of Orlando documenting, the way that I typically separate is Monday through Thursday gets one pocket page, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday gets one pocket page. Obviously, there's one-offs from that. Maybe something really amazing happened on a Monday and it needs an entire pocket page, or maybe it needs a 12 by 12. I never know. I just kind of go with the flow. I've never really been one to have an exact formula. This is just kind of my rough guidelines, and I guess it is a formula in a way, but I don't get really hung up on trying to fit everything into one spread. And I know everybody's lives are different and amount of photos are different and what they want to talk about is different. So that's just my formula and how I do it with giving myself some room. But that Friday, Saturday, Sunday was just amazing. It was like truly like the best. So Friday, we actually had to be in office, which is really rare, and only when one of our clients has his quarterly meeting. Sorry about that. So 4 times a year, we drag ourselves in for a Friday meeting with him, and he is super quick. He's in and out in probably 20 minutes. It's absolutely comical. But we drag ourselves in here for a 15-minute appointment nonetheless. And that called for a Chick-fil-A breakfast, and I embellished it a little bit and put some pimento cheese on it because I'm Southern and I like pimento cheese. So it was a way to just kind of elevate it a little bit. I just realized that I didn't use those puffy stars on the last spread. I used them on this spread. So these are the stars I was the puffy stickers I was talking about from Citrus Twist. So sorry about that. Oops, my bad. And then Coffee Monster Co. had their first release that I was a part of. So I discovered Coffee Monster Co. And I know we talked about that in a different plan with me. However, I had not gone through like a release experience with her quite yet. And that was the first one. And I did kind of have to have ninja fingers for that one because I was trying to get some tissue paper and vellum from that was releasing. And I did get them both, so I was pretty proud about that. And then that afternoon, I got empanadas from, I know you guys have seen them in spreads before, from a place about 10 minutes from my house called Magazinos. And it's kind of quirky. They do wood fire pizzas and empanadas. And it's a really bizarre combo, but it's so stinking good. So I went and I got like a little snack for myself, basically. I used the Save the Planet sticker from the event. And then I really like how the kind of sips and succulent photo turned out where it says Good Stuff Right Here, because I basically just used that embellishment to cover the light socket holder. Which was great. And I was really worried about kind of the matchiness of the one right above it looking so similar, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. On the journaling card, I really just kind of write about how much I'm going to miss Chelsea. And she was one of the people that worked at the office, and she'd been there since I moved in, and that was her last event. And it was the last time I was really going to see her, come to find out. And I didn't know that. not like forever, like she's still fine and well and living, but she just lives farther away. So I just didn't get to see her after that, which was kind of sad. And then the bottom photos are Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday we were at Jeff's house, which we refer to as the Ungalow, and his family had come out to work on the pontoon boat, and we drank a lot of peach moonshine and had a lovely time. The neighbors came over. It was a beautiful day. Lots of his family were there who I hadn't seen in a little while, and it was just, it was such a good day. And then Sunday, we went major fluff mode, and I made an Italian sausage bake. And so we had that with some crunchy garlic bread and just watched shows and just relaxed. It was really a flawless Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a mixture of all the things, a little work, a little play, a little socializing, and some fluffing. So definitely my style of a well-rounded weekend. If you guys have any questions about the spread or anything else, or the live stream, or have any suggestions for things you might want to see in a live stream or just in a video sense, I would love to hear it. I'm always open to suggestions because we also have so many new people hopping on. I know a lot of you are gung-ho about the planner content and not necessarily Project Life Babes, but I appreciate you all equally, and I want to make sure that you all get what you are hoping for and get some questions answered. So I hope this helps get you out of a Project Life rut like it did me. I'm looking forward to continuing to work those muscles out this weekend. And let me know if you guys are doing anything fun fitness-wise for the holiday season so that you do not fall into a couch potato hole and stay there and eat all the delicious snacks, because I'm very curious about that too as I look forward to holiday season and fitness planning for the year. But here we're going to do the nice slow flip. And I hope you guys are doing well, and I look forward to the next video with you all, and I'm obviously looking forward to live streams with you in December. Thank you guys so much for all you do and the support you give. I appreciate you endlessly. Bye, everybody. Until next time, enjoy creating your own wonderlands.